it's your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. So today, today I'm bringing you the latest movie review on Blockers. I saw this yesterday with my mom, and it was just hilarious. I There were a lot of funny moments here in this movie that you'll just crack up to. So this movie is about three girls who wants to have a sex pact on prom night. And as most of you know, the parents, played by John Cena, Ike, and Leslie Mann, want to stop them from having sex. And like I said, this movie is just funny, enjoyable to watch, and there are some moments that are kind of disturbing. The irony of this movie is that they take it somewhat too far from time to time, and which kind of makes it unbearable to see at most parts of the movie, which I can understand. There were some parts that I found literally disturbing and somewhat enjoyable too, but still, I think this movie is just for the adults. No kids should be watching this. I think it's just for the adults. No, don't be taking your kids to go see this movie, because unless you want your kids to be scarred for life, I highly recommend not taking them to this movie. And also, on to the actors. John Cena, the famous wrestler in WWE, and Ferdinand. I still need to see that movie though. He is actually a pretty amazing actor. He's like this. Cena's fearless commitment to his macho marshmallow routine results in some hysterical, funny moments and gags in this movie. This is my first movie actually. This is the first movie slash comedy I actually seen him in, and he plays a really awesome dad to one of the girls. He's literally overprotective of her, but sometimes but by the end of the movie he understands, like, she can protect herself. She knows that she can face the world on her own, which, honest to God, I think most parents should understand that. But all in all, John Cena is actually pretty funny in this movie. There is one scene, like most of you saw in like the trailer and all that, where he like jugs beer through his like butt, which that was the most funniest one too. I couldn't stop laughing at that part. Literally, I couldn't, because it was just that funny. And also, he literally, at the end of the movie, I can't spoil it for you, but it's just, the end of the movie is just so dang hilarious that you'll just crack up to it. Literally. What I love most about John Cena in this movie is that he literally knows how to be a really awesome parent. That's for sure. And on to the rest of the cast. Leslie Mann. She is really like one of those parents that want her kids to like stay really close to her and everything. And I think that's the comedic part. That's the most funny part too. Well, I can understand where she's coming from, because most parents don't want to see their kids go really far out of state and go somewhere where they like don't really have to like travel that far. But all in all, I think she is literally also the most funniest one out of the group of parents. She knows how to like do some funny stuff and do a lot of crazy moments in this movie too. I was literally laughing at her character too, and also it was just so hilarious how I see all of them team up to stop their daughters. And Ike Barinholtz, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Ike Barinholtz, he's kind of like that go with the flow type of parent. He doesn't want like Leslie Mann and John Cena's daughters. He doesn't want them. John Cena. Sorry guys. He doesn't want John Cena and Leslie Mann to ruin like their big night of prom and letting them have like fun and all that, because all they want to do is like have a fun, carefree night without the parents just ruining it and everything. And I can understand that and I can understand that because they're like going to prom. They don't want parents ruining their big night. And I think he wants their daughters to have like a fun night at prom without them just ruining it. And also his daughter is basically, he wasn't really in his daughter's life that much, and also he's trying to make up for lost time. I can understand that. And he buys them a limo to prom. Sorry if I spoiled it for you. It's somewhere in the movie. And I think he's one of those laid back parents that, honest to God, is just pretty mellow. And what else I can tell you? The script really shines. The script really shines in how it examines the parental anxieties, because most most parents who let their kids go to prom, they think they're gonna do some like weird crazy stuff, and they don't want them to make bad decisions like they did with their prom. And also it kind of makes sense because most teenagers do some dumb crazy stuff, which it kind of examines, like it kind of tells kids not to do the same. Blockers really tells teenagers what not to do at prom, and don't do unprotected sex, because it'll be like the craziest thing you'll ever do, or the dumbest thing, which that's kind of like the pretty slow mellow parts. And also the positives about this movie is that, well, it has like John Cena and the rest of the, it has John Cena in it, who I never honestly got seen in any movies until now. Also Leslie Mann and Ike Barinholtz in this movie too. I seen Ike, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, in Neighbors and Neighbors 2. He's actually pretty funny in both of those movies. And Leslie Mann, I really haven't seen much of her in any movies, but this is the first movie I actually seen her in too. She is practically pretty funny in this movie, along with John Cena and Ike. I, honest to God, loved how all three of them came together in this movie. They're a pretty epic comedy team, and that is just something. And that is just something I really do enjoy a lot. And what else? The negatives is how like they, honest to God, had some weird, disturbing moments that I think that will scar most people for life. Oh my God, I still get chills thinking about it though. But it kind of does like make you want to look away from the screen from time to time. But all in all, this movie has like fresh perspective and stellar casting, ensure a coming of age comedy. I think this is a movie that I think all adults will enjoy and leave out busting laughing, because I know most of the people in my theater, they were just literally laughing their asses off. I know I was, like I said before, I was just laughing my ass off so hard. And on to the rating. I give Blockers a B plus. In case you can see, yeah, it's a B plus, because it was good, but it could have been a whole lot more better. They could have had more funny moments in this movie, and also John Cena was, like I said, the most funniest person in this movie. We see him do some crazy stuff, as I said before, along with Leslie Mann and Ike Barinholtz. I honestly got, like I said, think that was pretty mellow and funny. And the comedy in this movie was just 100% enjoyable. This movie is just, it's just so funny that you'll want to buy it on DVD. And I really do hope they make a sequel to Blockers, because it will make a whole lot more sense if they did. And what else I can tell you about this movie is that it was just so damn funny. Like I said, I had don't that only problem I had was there were a lot of disturbing moments, and that's about it. That was the only problem I had. And that's it for my movie review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And be sure to press that little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is. And also, be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 to see my latest movie reactions on there. And I'll see you all soon. Take care and God bless. And for those of you teenagers going to prom, make sure to make life decisions. Don't, honest to God, do anything you'll regret. Take care and God bless everyone. Peace.